Welcome back. Thanks for staying tuned right here to the Mountain Morning Show. Right now, let's take a look at a conversation that our very own Christine Napier had with Norwegian Cruise Line. They're doing an operation called the Giving Joy campaign, where they're supporting teachers all across the U.S. Let's learn a little bit more about Giving Joy right now.
Talking with Park City Television. This is Christine Napier, producer and host here at Park City TV, and I am looking forward to talking with you about Norwegian Joy's North American debut. Norwegian Cruise Line unveiled its Giving Joy campaign, recognizing and rewarding educators around the U.S. and Canada with the chance to win a 7-day cruise for two. Joining us today to discuss this initiative and why travel goes hand in hand with education is President and CEO of Norwegian Cruise Line, Andy Stuart. Thanks for talking with Park City Television.
Yes, pleasure. Thank you for having me.
So what can you share about this Giving Joy campaign?
So we're very excited. Our newest ship to the North American market is Norwegian Joy, and she makes her debut in May, sailing from Seattle to Alaska all summer long. And that week happens to coincide with Teacher Appreciation Week. We didn't feel we could let that go by. So we are taking the opportunity to say thank you to teachers and educators around the country, and asking your viewers and other folks around the country to nominate a teacher or teachers who have really made a difference, inspired a child or children, changed a life, done something really special as a teacher or an educator. And we will give 15 of those teachers the opportunity to sail on a 7-day cruise anywhere in the world that we sail. It could be Europe, Hawaii, Alaska, the Caribbean, Bermuda, any of those destinations and more, just to say thank you to a group of people who I sometimes think are a little underappreciated.
You could have just let this go, but I'm very impressed that you want to celebrate teachers. What made you decide to go with that, to celebrate our educators?
They're such an important area of the community for us. Children are our future, and the way those children's minds are shaped will shape the future. And so I think it's critically important. All of us at Norwegian believe strongly in that, and so we felt this was a great opportunity, given the timing, really, to say a huge thank you to teachers.
And why is travel such a crucial component of continued education?
I've been in this business a long time, 30 years, and I've watched people travel during that period, and I've had the benefit of having 2 children who have been very, very lucky to travel a lot. And I just see it. I see when people travel, when they meet other people around the world, when they get the benefit of experiencing different cultures, different languages, different foods, different experiences. All of those things, I think, broaden the mind, and you combine that with what happens in the classroom. And I think that's really a perfect combination to shape the minds of the future.
Absolutely, definitely expands our worldview and teaches us things we didn't even know we needed to learn.
For sure.
When we travel. So do you have a favorite teacher when you look back at the time when you were back in school? Do you have a teacher that stands out?
When I was very young, I had a teacher, a soccer teacher, a sports teacher, who, when I really lacked confidence, gave me confidence. And that confidence spread from the soccer field out to academics and just general confidence. And so it's somewhat, you just need someone to believe in you sometimes. When you lack confidence and you're struggling, you need that one person to mentor you and say, no, listen, you really can do it. And that confidence then gives you the opportunity to grow and develop in all sorts of areas. So yeah, I do. I have someone to thank from a very early age who made that difference for me, and I think a lot of children have that.
It really can be life-changing, especially when you're young.
For sure.
How long have you been involved with Norwegian Cruise Line? What made you decide to go this route with your career?
I was very lucky. I've been with the company 30 years. I met a lady who I lent a sweatshirt to at a softball game, and a year later she called me up and offered me a job. So it was not planned, not structured, not thought through, just one of those lucky moments where a good turn resulted in a job offer that's been turned into a 30-year career that I've been just so lucky. So
you just never know with who you meet.
You really don't. You really don't. So everyone needs a little bit of luck.
Absolutely. So how can our audience get more involved with this Giving Joy campaign?
The website to visit is nclgivingjoy.com. It's nclgivingjoy.com. And there they can write a nomination, tell us a story about a teacher that was life-changing, moment-changing, inspirational, whatever the story is. Tell us that story. And people can also go to nclgivingjoy.com to vote for teachers who've been nominated.
Well, thank you so much, Andy, for talking with Park City Television. I'm excited about this campaign and excited about your new ship.
Well, thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.